So, good evening, ma'am.
Yes, good evening to you as well.
How are you, ma'am?
Yes, I'm good. And how about you?
Yeah, I'm fantastic. I'm doing well.
Okay.
So, how have you been your day so far?
Day, each day is very hectic. It's been only 3 to 6 I get time in the afternoons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because of homemaker, you have a because of
Yeah.
homemaker, you have a lot
Yeah,
of
that's why,
responsibility.
everything I do myself, only for cleaning and sweeping this maid comes and the cooking and breakfast, everything I do myself, even dusting and cleaning and washing clothes, everything I do, yes.
Yeah, same here, ma'am.
But,
Everything we do ourselves.
yeah,
Mm. But I have a helping hand because I have an elder sister and my sister-in-law at home. So
oh,
we do know everything together, and every work divided in everyone.
correct,
So
correct.
everyone they do their part. So in this way we complete our work.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I have we didn't hire any housemaid or something.
yeah.
So we do everything in our own.
Okay, okay.
So we are meeting very first time, ma'am. Could you
Yeah,
please
for the
introduce
first time.
yourself?
Yes, for the first time we are meeting. In fact, we are meeting for the first time, and even this is the first time to whom I am speaking on video.
Okay, it's
You
my
know?
pleasure.
Yeah,
Yeah. Please introduce, ma'am, yourself.
yes. See, as you know, my name is Mrs. Alka Chaturvedi, and I'm settled in Lucknow. So, and Lucknow is in UP. You must be knowing that. And I have two
Yes, yes.
sons. Yes, and I have two sons, and they both are married. And my husband is a retired banker. And as my sons are also married, they too are having one daughter each, both. And I'm a postgraduate in English literature from Kanpur University. And I'm very fond of reading books, making new friends, and listening to music. And I love playing chess. This is my main hobby, to read books, listening to music, and playing chess. But unfortunately, I don't find any partner to play with me. So, because few people play this game. So
Yes,
that,
you're right.
so that's about me. And shall I have your intro also?
Please, ma'am. Sure.
Yes. Go ahead.
So
Yes.
this is yes. This is Vandy. I'm calling from Jamshedpur, Jharkhand. If you talk about my education qualification, so I have done BA in Political Science honors. Then I have done Bachelor degree of Library Science from IGNOU University. Then I did some hair courses. So by professional, I'm a hair trainer as well as a hair stylist. And
Mhm.
if you talk about my hobbies, so I I love to do yoga and I love to make other beautiful and many more hobbies are no like dancing, listening song. So these are the hobbies. But nowadays a new hobby I generate. I become a YouTuber. I'm making video because I'm these days I'm learning English language. So that is why I created my YouTube channel so that uh, I I interact with people, no, face to face, and whatever hesitation and shyness I have, I want to get rid of these things. So that
Yeah.
is why I created my channel. So these are my hobbies.
So,
That's all
very
about.
interesting. Yeah, very interesting about you. So, one thing I like most is that you are an hairstylist also. Okay.
Yes.
So, so it's so nice. Your hair is also seems to be good, and you must be. So you're so able to make new different hairstyles whenever you go out, I think. So
Yes.
no,
But
yeah,
but mostly I love to keep no straight here,
yeah,
straight
yeah,
and bouncy here. So
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't create much curls and soft curls. I don't create that kind of thing. But I like to keep means
Yeah.
simple myself. So
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
why I a straight look I
Yeah,
love.
nowadays,
So
nowadays it's a trend, to keep hair straight.
Straight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even my daughter-in-laws, no, they have what we call hair straightener.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
They'll always straighten their hair, no, whenever they'll go out in some parties
Yes.
or ceremonies. Yes.
Yes.
So
Especially occasionally, I do, not
yeah,
regularly. Yeah, occasionally I do because regular is not good for hair.
yeah, yeah.
No,
Not
if
good.
you,
And that is
yeah,
an that instrument, no, it becomes hot. So when it is hot
yes,
now, yeah, it's bad for a hair.
right, right.
So one thing is common between us that we both do yoga.
Yes, yes. So I'm not a means I do yoga, but I love walk also. So
Yes.
one hour every day, 1 hour walk I go every morning. I wake up. I'm an early bird. I wake up early morning. Means earlier I was wake up 4:30, but right now it's a winter, so that is why I wake up 5 o'clock, and
Oh,
I start my morning in this way. I go for a walk and then come back and I do some
right.
yoga for 15 minutes. Not intense yoga. I don't love intense yoga.
Yes.
I do a gentle yoga, you can say, and
Good.
yeah, by watching some video, I follow some instruction and I do 15 minutes yoga.
Good. So, Wendy, may I ask you how many members are there in your family?
Yes, why not? There is a, I have a five sibling and my
O-
father, and my mother is no more. So there is a seven member, six or
Okay.
including my sister-in-law.
Okay. 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 And what language you speak at home?
Uh, Usually our mother tongue is Odia, but it's not like a Odisha. It's like a little bit different. Tone is different. Word is different, and we speak Odia. You can say.
Okay. So, right now you told me that you belong to Jamshedpur.
Yes, yes. I live
Oh,
in Jamshedpur.
Jamshedpur. Okay. Hmm.
Have you visited? Have you
No,
ever
never.
visited, ma'am?
No, I have never been there. Never been there, but I heard a lot about it. Jamshedpur. It's something. It's related to some steel.
Yeah, Tata Steel Company is situated
Yeah.
in Jamshedpur.
Tata Steel. Correct, correct. Yes.
Yeah, and most of the people they work in Tata Steel Company.
Yeah, of course. So,
So, ma'am, how means you were an English teacher? Means you lecturer or teacher? You were teacher or lecturer in
in
your past?
for the past many years, long ago, I was a teacher, in Kanpur. So, as my husband, my husband used to get transfers, from sometimes to Punjab and once to UP, not UP, MP, and to Haryana also he was posted. So it was very difficult for me to join some school. Well, previously when he was posted to my in-laws' place only, that time I was in school. I was teaching there. For some 8 to 9 years, I was teaching there in a primary school. Because in a UP, what is there? You have to have a B.Ed degree. In spite of
Yes.
being, though we are having first class degree in post graduation, yet you have to be an B.Ed holder. Otherwise, they
Yes.
won't appoint you in any good college in those schools. So that was,
Mhm.
and plus I was not B.Ed, and that time my fluency was also not so good. So that's why I thought myself to better to teach someone in primary school. So I was
Mm.
in primary. I was teaching to class 8, 7 to 8 or that.
So, how was your teaching experience? What kind of problem or things you faced in your past?
In my past.
Yes, when you were teacher, so what type
Yeah,
of challenges you faced
yeah.
that time?
Only is, one difficulty that my fluency, it's not good. But I don't have that good kind of fluency as is expected in everywhere in English medium schools or in colleges. So for that, I completed my I'm a MA. I'm a MA in English, and that also I did in my living in a joint family, and that too in my sasural. We have to do all the work with ourselves only. So that time, no, it was not a fashion to keep servants for everything, for dusting and for washing and that. We have to do every work with ourselves only. And that time I had my son also. He was very young, and I was hell bent on doing graduation, post graduation in English. So it was my, I must say, it was a dream, So to have a good fluency, that's why I did my master's in English. And after that, I tried my level best to speak to someone to develop my skills, but I didn't get that type of atmosphere to speak. So before 15 days, I found this platform. So I was so happy. Literally, I was so happy to in this way, I'll be able to have my dreams fulfilled, to
Right.
excel in my language. So in see on the first day, to 7 people I had conversations, and my husband asked me, "You didn't even had your lunch, why?" I was so happy, that day. So so daily, I have conversations, and I really wish to have master's influence, that I'm not boasting myself, but my grammar, I don't make mistakes in grammar, almost, but maybe sometimes I may make, I'm a human being also, and maybe I make somewhere, but I know that only few mistakes may be in grammar, but the only missing thing is that my fluency is not up to the mark. Yeah.
Okay. So you had taught in your past. So you taught English or some other subject?
No, English and social studies.
English and social study.
Yeah.
So why people are not, those who are from, we all uh, studied, as a subject, English. But why we are not able to speak English? Why these
That
things? No,
see, yeah, no,
we,
see, in UP, I don't know about other states, but mostly UP, what they do. Being in a good English medium school, the teachers, they also sometimes they speak in Hindi. And all those
hmm,
children, when they come out of the class, everybody will talk in Hindi. So it's that kind of atmosphere, we don't find everywhere. But now these days, I've seen mostly the people have started talking in English. So in schools also. But that time, our time, it was not as I expected.
such kind of environment.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So why this is my no. I always think that I studied it in the medium, but there were no subject, English subject. But it comes to speaking is totally different. Why it is so much different? We
Yeah.
studied Hindi medium, but I studied in a subject. I took it like a subject. But even though we are not able to speak because of environment, lacking of
Yeah. Correct.
environment.
Yeah. If you start speaking among our friends also, so sometimes, though they may be knowing English, so sometimes we hesitate to start having conversation in English. Some may think that she's boasting or something, we have that kind of mindset
Yeah,
that
right.
what somebody will think now, that if I speak in English, they'll think that she's boasting about it. So that's why we also keep silent.
Right, right. And here is, I live in a small town, so there is a very limited English medium school in my
Yeah,
time. That
yeah,
that there was no English medium, two or three English medium schools. So three and two schools no cannot means no take admission every student. They can't take everyone in their school. So these
yeah,
are the situations. So that is why I studied in Hindi medium. My parents thought that just my children should be educated. So they lodged us no in lodged us in Hindi medium school. So we graduated, but when it's come to professional, if when you choose any professional things like any professional work or professional study, so
yeah.
that time is a barrier. If you don't know, then if you can't stand in anywhere,
Correct.
no, in a professional level or your personal level, everything. No, every time you struggle
Yeah,
first in speaking.
yeah,
And I was in Delhi 10 years, so I experienced that if I had good knowledge about English, so definitely I
Yeah.
got promotion and
Yeah.
good salary.
Yeah.
But lacking of this language, I was in same place, no
Yeah.
promotion, nothing. So that is lastly I decided that okay, I should leave that job.
Yeah.
I first work on my speaking, later I should apply. That
Yeah.
time maybe interviewer find some good things and they select me.
Correct. Correct.
So these
Yeah.
are the things, no. So
Right.
later we realized that, no, before we didn't realize, but
Right.
later we realized when we face that kind of challenges or problems.
Yes. Yes.
And even so, one certain time, everybody wants to become fluent speaker,
So
and
yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah, so I started my journey in zero level. I could not speak single sentence that time. So I'm learning. I completed my 1 year, but still I'm not good. I consider myself as a beginner. But yeah, daily I'm practicing and daily conversation with people and come across different
Yeah.
people, other platforms. So in this way, I'm practicing. So we should give ourselves in time frame.
Of course. So it's I think you have good fluency. You are speaking good. So you are
But I'm
speaking
not
good.
satisfied.
Yeah, I'm telling about you. Yes, you are good at English. And
Okay, thank you.
so you have your own channel now on YouTube.
Yes, yes. I run my own channel. So
So,
couple of months ago, I started my YouTube journey. Before I practice in help of other different platform, free platform. But
okay.
later I realized that, okay, yeah, because I'm a timid, cannot express no in front of the people myself. I have a thought, I have an idea, but because
Right.
of language barriers, I could not speak. So these are the things. So that is why I
So,
started my YouTube channel.
yes, correct. When it comes to face, speaking with someone, no,
Mm.
that time definitely we are going to be hesitant. While we on video calls or audio calls, we can have conversation, but I think when someone comes right in front of us to talk in English, that time I think we may hesitate somewhere. We find
Yes, yes,
difficulty in that time.
you're right. Yes, ma'am. So right now it's a feel like physically we are in one place. When you talk in a
Correct.
video call, so
Yes,
physically
yes.
both person are there.
Yeah.
So this kind of.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, any trick, any ideas? So wanted to give me some. How should I practice? And what any message for beginner or any message for learner you wanted to see or share?
What message I should give it? I can't give to anybody, because I am not also up to that mark. If I were a good speaker and good learner, I must say, then I would have given you some tips. Even I am in the learning stage. So what can I tell?
Mm. But one suggestion I definitely want: people should speak more or not. Those
Yes,
who are learners, what they
yes,
do.
they should speak more and more, as day by day. If we speak to someone or the day by day, we speak daily, I think. At least for 1.5 to 2 hours, if we speak daily. I think in this way we'll be able to overcome this, what should I say? We'll be able to overcome our.
Oh, yeah, we can means no increase our fluency and as well as hesitation,
Yeah, correct,
whatever no.
correct. Right.
Yeah, these things no. These are
Yeah.
the barrier of speaking. So don't.
You know,
Yeah.
before coming to this platform, of this conversation, I was so bored. I used to pick some book or just on my TV. Then I this I'm yeah, yet I have not touched a single book of mine. I'm so happy to converse with everybody. So even I'm not watching
Okay.
TV also. Only in the night I watch a TV, and that too only one serial. And I'm very fond of reading. Whenever I get time, I pick up a book. But these days I'm not finding. My only one aim is to have a goal to develop my fluency.
Yes. And
For,
this is the right way. This is the
yeah,
right way, no, ma'am.
Yeah.
converse with someone is a good thing, and you make your day also productive
Yeah. Yeah.
in this way. Whether you see, means people are busy in scrolling mobile and the TV, so it's better to sit and practice with someone.